Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to send my message to the Consultations to elaborate a political declaration to address the humanitarian impact of the use of explosive weapons in populated areas. I wish to express my sincere gratitude to Ireland for its wise and able stewardship over this critical initiative. The revival of talks on practical measures to protect civilians from urban warfare could not come at a more appropriate moment. For the past several weeks, the world has been fixated on the devastating impact of armed conflict. Thousands of civilians have been killed or injured. Entire cities have been laid to waste. Sadly, this has not been a unique or isolated occurrence. Such outcomes are entirely foreseeable when explosive weapons with wide area effects are used in populated areas. This fact is well documented and indisputable. We also know that these impacts do not end with the immediate death and destruction caused by such use of these weapons. Long-term damage to critical infrastructure, disruption of critical services, education, healthcare, sanitation, the loss of economic opportunities. Such indirect and reverberating effects mean that the harms deepen and last far after the fighting has ceased. Thankfully, there are already many examples of good practice on which to base a political undertaking to strengthen the protection of civilians and to ensure respect for international humanitarian law. One of the strongest of these will be a commitment to avoid the use in populated areas of explosive weapons with wide area effects due to the significant likelihood of indiscriminate impact. Such a commitment should be accompanied by follow-on efforts to develop common standards and practical guidance. They should also be complemented by support for efforts to collect data on civilian casualties, including on their cause. This is precisely what Sustainable Development Goal 16.1.2 requires. Agreement on these measures is needed now more than ever. I hope you seize this moment and rise to the occasion. In so doing, you have the support of entities across the United Nations system. I wish you the best of luck in your consultations. Thank you for your attention.